Mammals are often divided into three different types: carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. Carnivores obtain almost all of their nutrition by eating other animals, herbivores obtain almost all of their nutrition from eating plants, and omnivores obtain their nutrition from a mix of both plants and animals. These different diets result in a profound biological difference in these animals, including eyesight, digestive systems, teeth, and also their mental capacity. So if we start with eyesight, the herbivores don't require great eyesight to distinguish between various plants that they're actually going to eat. Instead, herbivore eyesight is specialised towards being able to spot a predator sneaking up on them when they are eating or drinking. So in herbivores, the eyes are generally on the sides of the head, giving the widest view all around them, in case something is actually sneaking up on them. So herbivores are literally able to watch their backs. In carnivores, the eyesight is important on judging precise distances. They're useful in gauging if they're close enough to launch an attack on their prey, when and where to strike at prey. For this, they require binocular eyesight. The eyes in the carnivore tend to be forward-facing and lack the wide peripheral vision of the herbivores. Omnivores also generally have the same forward vision of the carnivores, but additionally they need to be able to identify which fruits and other high-energy plants are ripe enough to eat. So, of the three types of animals, omnivores tend to have the best colour vision, since that digestive system can't afford to spend too much time digesting unripe food. Talking of digestive systems, since carnivores are eating other animals with a very high energy food source, carnivores only require a relatively short and simple digestive system to extract the required nutrients. This means that they can both save on space and weight on the digestive systems, allowing them to be fast enough to catch up with their prey. When the omnivores need a longer and more complex digestive system with a wide variety of different foods that they eat, some of these foods require more time or more action to actually break down to extract the required nutrients from the food. Now, herbivores as a group tend to be fairly diverse in their digestive systems. Some animals that eat high energy foods like fruit and seeds tend to have similar digestive systems to the omnivores. However, grazing animals like ruminants rely upon eating large quantities of low energy foods, need large and long complicated digestive systems trying to extract what little nutritional value there is actually in the food. These animals need highly specialised bacteria in their digestive systems to break down the plant cell walls, something which is assisted by their teeth at the start of the process. Now, herbivore teeth again are fairly varied depending upon what they're actually eating. Those relying upon grazing grass or similar foods need to be physically able to grind up their food as much as possible before they swallow it. It requires large, flat teeth pulverizing the food to allow the bacteria in their stomachs to gain access to every part of the food. However, herbivores may need to develop specialized teeth for breaking into nuts and seeds. This ability to break into nuts and seeds is also shared with the omnivores. Due to their varied diet, they need teeth for almost every occasion. They need some teeth for grinding up lower energy foods, some teeth for nuts and seeds, and other awkward plants. They may also need some specialist teeth for the occasional animal they eat. Maybe they can deliver a fatal bite with the teeth, or to rip through the thick skin or hide to get at the flesh underneath. These kind of teeth reach their ultimate peak in the fearsome teeth of the carnivores, with sharp canines to bite deep into their prey and hold onto it while it struggles to escape, and the incisors to cut through the outer layers. However, these carnivores have some grinding teeth to aid in the digestion process, but these are small when compared to the ruminants. Major distinction at the end with these animals relating to their food is their mental capacity. In general, the more varied the sources of food the animal potentially has to tackle, the greater their mental capacity. So at lowest level, the ruminant herbivores, to a fairly great extent, grazing and running away from predators doesn't require a great deal of mental capacity. These animals don't tend to be all that bright. However, herbivores which have to tackle a wide variety of nuts and seeds, like for instance squirrels, have a brain which can figure out the most efficient method of breaking open these food sources. The distinct advantage of having a high-powered brain, these animals can be actually quite bright. While on the surface it may seem that carnivores don't need much of a brain power than, say, the ruminants, this is far from the case. Identifying a particular type of prey, stalking it, getting as close to the prey as possible, and selecting the weakest or most vulnerable member of the group to attack, and then selecting the best way to strike can actually require substantial mental capacity. The particular method of hunting that's used also can vary quite significantly depending on the size and type of prey they're actually hunting. So carnivores need to adopt different tactics for each different type of prey and need brain capacity to match. This variety of prey or food sources of course leads us to omnivores. While some omnivores like bears have a similar intelligence to the nut-eating squirrels or carnivorous tigers, these omnivores which are able to tackle the widest variety of foods and also new situations like the great apes and humans develop very complex brains to deal with all these different circumstances. There is, however, one other major influence on the intelligence level of animals. That's the formation of cooperative groups. These normally consist of closely related family members, where the group works together to gather food, protect each other. Being able to operate as a group offers a great survival advantages for the species. It does require substantial amounts of brain power to actually achieve it. This type of group formation is common in carnivores and omnivores. It is distinct from the general herd-like activity of animals like zebras. However, there is a herbivore with exceedingly high intelligence which does use this cooperative group formation and also can tackle a wide variety of food sources, which is why, despite being a herbivore, the elephant is one of the most intelligent animals on the planet.